Liverpool 4, Ipswich 1, a brilliantly comfortable and professional performance and result from Arne Slot's men. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome to another video. It's the instant match reaction to Liverpool's 4-1 victory over Ipswich Town in the Premier League at Anfield this afternoon. Arne Slot's men reinforced their 6-point gap at the top of the table following goals from the likes of Dominic Szoboszlai, Mohamed Salah and a brace from Cody Gakpo as they all helped towards this victory here this afternoon at Anfield. A brilliant performance and a brilliant result all round for the Reds. And we're going to be talking all about the performance, the result and everything else in between. But before we go any further discussing all of that and much more, I would like to remind you all to please like the video and also subscribe if you are new. Both things are always and forever be greatly appreciated. Get involved in the comment section as well. Let me know your thoughts, your comments, opinions, predictions, feelings, whatever you want to call it. That may be in regards to the Reds, Liverpool, the performance, the result, the Premier League table as it currently stands, and all of that good stuff in between. I'm sure will make for great and interesting reading from you guys. So please do get involved and use and abuse that comment section down below. Right, sound good? Fantastic. Great. We'll get on with things, shall we? Let's talk Liverpool, the performance, the result against Ipswich Town today. Look, all in all, a very professional performance, a very clinical performance by Liverpool. It was something that we've been crying out for a long time, the Reds to find their clinical edge in front of goal, and they absolutely found it. I think the only downwards thing, the only negative you can really say about this result is the fact that we didn't keep a clean sheet. We conceded another stupid goal. That's the only negative, really, because otherwise we were clinical, we were dominant, we were brilliant. And yes, this game always had the potential to be a banana skin. We know that. Ipswich Town have fought for everything that they've tried to get this season. Obviously, it was going to be a massive uphill struggle for them to stay in the Premier League this season. They're giving it a very good go. But at the same time, we should be beating these kinds of teams with all due respect. So whilst we should be winning this, we obviously couldn't take our eyes off the ball. We couldn't obviously go into this game thinking the game was won without a ball even being kicked. We had to be as professional as we could. We had to be clinical in front of goal. This was a fantastic opportunity to get a few more goals on the board, and that's exactly what we did. I thought we were just dominant from front to back. We were just brilliant all over the pitch. And it was a very professional performance. We got the job done. We reinforced our position of 6 points at the top of the table. Arsenal also won today, so the unfortunate thing there is that Wolves couldn't obviously give us more of a positive afternoon with holding them, or at least getting some points off of Arsenal. But we have to concentrate on ourselves, of course. We know that. We know that we have to just carry out the job that we're in our own, that's in our own hands, our own destiny, that kind of thing. But all in all, as far as what we're concerned and the things that we can control, it was a fantastic afternoon's worth of football. 4-1 against Ipswich Town. Dominic Szoboszlai kicks things off brilliantly just after 10 minutes. Fantastically well taken goal. Great pass by Ibrahim Konate to set himself. Szoboszlai does really well to work his way into the box on his weaker side of his left foot, and he finds the back of the net. And that's one thing we constantly say about Dominic Szoboszlai that he needs to do more of. He needs to be more consistent in terms of his goal and assist output. I think for the past few weeks, when he's been absent in the games against the likes of Manchester United and even that Spurs game in the Carabao Cup, you could see how much we do miss his energy, his physicality, and all of that good stuff. But if he can just add more goals and assists to his game as well, he will be the perfect all-round midfielder in this Arne Slot system. And as you can see, today he got a goal and he got an assist later on as well. And that's obviously what we need to see more out of as far as what Dominic Szoboszlai is concerned. So he gets the ball rolling, and it's not long afterwards in the first half that we get our second goal through Mohamed Salah. We had a bit of a frustrating first 20 minutes or so. He did have their left back on toast, but for the most part, just couldn't find that final ball, that killer pass, that even killer strike on goal, until, of course, Cody Gakpo floats in a beautiful ball from left to right. Salah's there, picks up the ball, one touch to steady himself, and then fires into the roof of the net to make it 2-0. Salah gets his customary goal, which he's actually gone on a bit of a goal drought in the past couple of Premier League games. So actually wonderful for him to get back on the score sheet. He is back up and running and gets his goal. And then you're thinking the floodgates are going to open. Liverpool are in cruise control. We're dominating. Everything is going brilliantly well. And we do that and we step on the throats of Ipswich. And it's something that I've been crying out for the past few games. We need to step on the throats of these teams when the opportunity presents itself. And the third goal, Gakpo. Again, good play, good build-up. Szoboszlai with the strike. I think it does go down as a Szoboszlai assist, this one. I'm not 100% sure. I think FPL did credit Szoboszlai with it, so I'm going to go with that for now. But it's a strike. It's blocked by the goalkeeper. It falls to Gakpo. He makes no mistake from close range, sticking the ball into the back of the net. And Gakpo, again, having a brilliant season himself in terms of goals and assists. Picks up another one. Fantastic for Cody Gakpo, especially again because the past few games he hasn't exactly been firing on all cylinders. This game he gets a couple of goals to his name to boost up that GA stat that a lot of people do look at. And Liverpool are in cruise control. Liverpool are absolutely in cruise control. Second half, 4-0. Gakpo again. Beautiful cross from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Beautiful cross from Liverpool's right back. It's just perfect delivery. Given too much time on that right hand side to pick his spot. Picks it brilliantly. And then Gakpo does ever so well. Times the run. And obviously positions his body. Positions his head to get onto the end of the cross. And obviously head it into the back of the net. 4-0 Liverpool. We make some changes. We're able to freshen up some things. We're able to rotate. I know that obviously we've got a Champions League game midweek, which, you know, will only be to kind of confirm our status as being top of the league phase of the Champions League if we were to get a point in that one. So we'll have plenty of time to obviously jiggle things around and obviously rotate there as well if obviously Arne Slot feels it's necessary, which I'd be surprised if he didn't at least change a few of the options there. I think we have a good enough squad to do so. But it will be interesting to see what he does. Should make a few changes. We're going to see the game out. And then right near the end, Ipswich get a goal. Ipswich get a late consolation goal. Annoying and frustrating from Liverpool to not get the clean sheet. Annoying and frustrating that we again concede a stupid goal yet again. But it is what it is. And the main thing is we pick up the 3 points. We pick up the victory. And Liverpool go marching onwards. Some really good performances out there tonight. Won't dive too much into it given the nature of how comfortable the game was. But, you know, Van Dijk was imperious yet again. Trent did some great things in the attacking third. You know, McAllister, solid. Gravenberch, solid. Mo's Mo, we know that. Gakpo picks up a couple of goals. Szoboszlai amongst the GA and had a fantastic game. And again, shows just his importance in this side when he's not there. And look, I've been critical of Szoboszlai at the beginning of this season, but there's no doubt about it. Past month or two, he's really stepped up. Past month or so, he's really stepped up. And like I said, we just need to see more consistency from him in terms of that goal and assist output. That's the only thing I can really say. But again, he's going in the right direction. Fingers crossed he can build from that point. Diaz, a little bit disappointed he didn't get anything out there. But again, always works hard. Always does work hard. Yeah, we shall see what happens because it's going to be very interesting with obviously Luis Diaz. Jota being injured again for another few weeks. Darwin Núñez being Darwin Núñez. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens with him the next few weeks. Like I say, I still think we need to go out there and we need to make a statement. We need to obviously buy a left back. We need to buy a centre back. We need to buy a striker. I've maintained that. I've pretty much said that throughout the entirety of my match reaction videos. But if Diaz is going to continue in this sort of false nine position, which can work, especially with how fluid the front three is and how they like to interchange and swap roles and swap positions and all of that stuff. It is quite nice to see the fluidity of Liverpool's front line. I'd like to see Liverpool do more. I'd like to see us go out there and test the waters on like a Victor Osimhen, test the waters on like a Victor Gyökeres. Just go out and make a splash. Make a giant wave. It's not going to happen, and it's not going to be those players if we do make some sort of move in this transfer window. I know that. But I hope and I pray that maybe, just maybe, FSG, Richard Hughes, Michael Edwards, and whoever else just wakes up one day and decides, to hell with it. Let's do something that no one's expecting. One can only hope and dream. But no, look, we've recorded another win. It's a big win. It's a big 4-1 victory in terms of our goals output, in terms of our goal difference, in terms of obviously reinforcing our stance at the top of the table to a 6-point gap. It's been brilliant. It was a professional performance on a game that could have easily been a banana skin had we taken our eye off the ball. I'm happy, and I will be happy long into the night. But we've got another big week coming up. We've got Champions League midweek, of course. We've got the rounding out of the group stage games. The league phase game of the Champions League. We only need a point to solidify ourselves as topping the table. And we've also got a big weekend ahead of us, because next weekend we take on Bournemouth. A Bournemouth side who are in fantastic form right now. And today they absolutely smashed Nottingham Forest by 5-0. So we've got a massive task on our hands next week. I'm looking forward to the challenge. I'm a little bit wary of Bournemouth, obviously, given the state that they're in, given the run of form that they're in and everything else in between. But at the same time, obviously I'll have confidence, but we'll wait and see. We shall wait and see in regards to what happens next week. Anyway, I'm off to watch Chelsea versus Manchester City. So those are just the thoughts, comments, opinions, predictions, feelings, whatever you want to call it, of this guy. I want to know what you guys think. What do you make of Liverpool versus Ipswich today? The 4-1 victory that Liverpool just put on display at Anfield this afternoon. Let me know your thoughts, comments, opinions, predictions, feelings, whatever you want to call it. That'll make for great interesting reading, I'm sure, down below. Please do get involved in the comments section down there. Otherwise, hit the like button on the way out if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you are new or want to see more content like this. Both things always and forever be greatly appreciated. And as always, thank you all so much for watching and listening. And thank you all for your brand new or even continued support. Whichever one it is, I really much appreciate it. It will never be taken for granted. Will always be appreciated. You guys are absolutely awesome. I can't thank you enough for the support that you show to both me and the channel. So thank you all so much for that. I've been Fletch. This has been another instant match reaction to Liverpool's big 4-1 victory this afternoon against Ipswich. And I will see and speak to you all again soon in another video or live stream or whatever it may be. Cheers guys, thanks everyone for watching. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll speak to you all again very, very soon.